What's good? It's Chigozi. Friday, November 20th, 2020. And today is Joe Biden's birthday. But more importantly, they're going to have a lot of Catholic rituals. I mean, his birthday in itself is a Catholic ritual. Joe Biden, this guy is a puppet. Now they got to tell you how to pronounce his name now because, Biden, it could be anything. And around the world now, people need to know how to say this actor's name. Today's his birthday, November 20th. And what did we look at a couple days ago? Catholic 3571. They're gonna have Catholic church rituals. Then we can see NASA 35, Conspiracy 51, Space 44. I'm gonna put that in the title because I did talk about that already. Hey, what's up, Nathan? Peace, man. I'm glad you're here, bro. Okay, that's because we did predict this. We predict this every day. Joe Biden's birthday. Have space. And maybe room for something, one more thing, possibly. But they can talk about African American 71, 44. We can see that too. We can see the civil rights. So Trump ratchets up efforts to erase votes. So again, it's all Capitol Hill, White House stuff. Again, I see White House is holding a briefing today. Guys, on these very Catholic ritual days, it is Capitol Hill, it is White House. That is all I say. White House expected to hold briefing soon. And they'll literally put their name inside here. So guys, that's why I know the White House is bullshit. They do these things by the numbers. Remdesivir is trending today. More of this coronavirus crap. That equals 59. Okay, 67. Florida Republican senator says he has COVID-19. Florida 38. Trump ratchets up efforts to erase votes. Europe averted. See, Europe 35. They were 35 life less number. Always by the numbers propaganda. Europe equals 35 and a full reduction. Look on the front page. Europe averted a COVID-19 collapse. Here's what the U.S. could learn. I mean, it's just bullshit. We have, the authorities and stuff like that. So Rick Scott is in this by the numbers because Rick Scott's an actor. So is Dr. Fauci. It's all fake. Republican Senator Rick Scott of Florida said in a statement Friday morning he had tested positive. So, and I've been saying it's that anti-Floridian meme that they've been doing. Just Florida, they're careless. They all get coronavirus. We just had some Tyga at some nightclub in Florida. Not wearing a mask, not social distancing. Then we have the Florida governor. You see this crap? It's all nonsense. After several negative tests, I learned I was positive this morning. He said in the statement, "I'm feeling good."
When there is a new administration, how aggressive?
And that's just a piece to make you scared. Oh, so if I get negative tested, I can still be positive, and it just makes these idiots afraid. I'm feeling good and experiencing very mild symptoms. I will be working from home in Naples until it is safe for me to return to Washington, D.C. I mean, it's just mockery. Where else is Naples in? Because that's what they're mocking. Yeah, the ancient Greek, or in Italy, I meant to say. In Italy. See, in my head, I was like, okay, Naples, Italy sounds familiar. Let me just confirm it before I start talking. So do you get it, though? We here on this Catholic day, we have the governor of Florida talking about returning to his home in Naples, which is in Italy. It's the third largest city in Italy after Rome and Milan, and Rome was putting out this propaganda. We're looking at official Roman propaganda right now. Rick Scott is an actor for the Catholic Church, and his home is in Naples. So here we go. Rick Scott, Scottish Rite Freemasons. Rick Scott equals December 1st, 1952. 121. Coronavirus pandemic equals, or maybe outbreak. Sorry, the pandemic's 123, or excuse me, 133. Coronavirus outbreak though 121. Now he has it. Let's sacrifice 121. He could die from it. It's possible for the narrative. And they'll say, "See, Florida, we told you so." It gets serious. 11 days from his birthday, 1 week, 4 days. He dead 14 and 14. But I don't read too much into that. 50 weeks and 5 days from his birthday. A span of 50 weeks and 6 days. He has sacrificed 55. But today is November 20th. It's 11 months and 20 days from his birthday. And from his past birthday, and it's 50 weeks and 6 days as well. Today is 50 weeks and 6 days from his 67th birthday. I do see a lot of blood sacrifice. I mean, I hope he recovers quickly and he's fine. I mean, no, I don't like Rick Scott, but again, I want him to die from coronavirus. It's bullshit. It's just going to push the agenda even further. But it's very, very possible based on all these numbers. But what I'm trying to show is coronavirus 56, Society of Jesus 56, 50 weeks and 6 days from his 67th birthday. He now says he has coronavirus. It is by the numbers every single stream, every single day. If you are new to this channel and this is your third time seeing this, you should already see it now. I mean, it's the third day you're seeing this using the same number again and again. Rick 67, Rick Scott 118. Yeah, I mean, I can't ignore these numbers. Death 118, sacrifice 62. And again, he is the governor of Florida, the ultimate death state, besides Colorado. Florida equals 38, like death, killing, murder. Every week you get some negative death, branded propaganda crap from Florida. And this is probably the one we get this week. And notice how they mentioned Naples, and then they would talk about Washington, D.C., because they're both run by the Vatican. Here you have, this represents the Vatican, Washington, D.C. represents Washington, D.C., the independent city-state as well, and then you have the city of London. These guys let you know who's running the show. Scott's office said Friday that the Senate had come into contact with someone on the evening of November 13th who later tested positive. This is all bullshit. All of it is. COVID 28. Yeah, sure. The 20 life was the number. It was positive equal. Just thinking about that. Oh, 43 like Florida, but it has Masonic numbers. Hey, what's up, Jack? Nathan? It's gonna be funny when I start streaming on my other channel in February, and there'll be a lot of people that'll be like, "Damn." Things I gotta make a post. I should make a post on my stream. I haven't done that yet. Make a post on my old channel saying, "Here's my channel I've been posting on." I'll do it this weekend. But I guarantee you, a lot of people are gonna be like, "Damn, I miss you. It's been so many months." Meanwhile, we've been sitting here just looking at the same exact. And guess what I'm gonna tell them? You have not missed anything. That's what I'll tell them. You haven't missed anything. You wouldn't have learned anything new, and that's a fact. Because it's the same fucking pattern. There's a slight exaggeration. You can always learn, how they apply this more, the other patterns. It's not we know everything, right? But for how repetitive they have in this propaganda, I mean, what more would you really learn? I mean, look, 15-year-old Kentucky girl, Kentucky equals 47. 47 is the 15th prime. If, beat cancer last summer, she died of COVID-19 this month. And when you read off 15, you get 38. So let's see what her name equals. 1142, this female number. Alexa Roosevelt was a fierce fighter. And is this like Honey Boo Boo right here? Oh, it's not. But it's like it's probably related to that. Some. I mean, I personally don't consider Kentucky the South, but I know some people do. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. I never thought of it as the South. But Alexa Rose Veit, 78 like Jesuit. See this? Scottish Rite 57 and 78. It's the same cipher too. It's from the Scottish Rite Freemasons in Kentucky, which equals 47.
More than a
And
quarter
110,
million people
43
have
like
died from
Masonic.
coronavirus since the pandemic began
So
in the United
stupid.
States. On Wednesday, over 18.
And guys, it's funny. They're not telling you how she's obese and she's going to die from that at some point anyway. Again, they don't tell you about that. They want a nation of obese idiots. I'm not calling her that. It's just that's what they want a nation of. Kentucky equals 110, like president. Prophecy 110, 29 and 106. This looks like some sort of prophecy then. Some predictive programming. It's possible. The Society of Jesus 235, 2-minute 35-second video. They called her a fierce fighter. Could be some Jesuit numbers. Fierce fighter 119. Yep, Vatican 119, 70, and Society of Jesus equals 83. I'll show you Vatican though. Vatican 119, 70, and 47, like how she's in Kentucky, which equals 47, with the K exception. You probably didn't see that there, but K is the 11th letter, so you don't need to reduce it. So leaving that 11 and reducing everything else, it becomes 47. On day 30 of a 2-year treatment plan, she beat cancer, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear said. So she died to COVID-19 on November 15th. So they synced this up with the governor's birthday. Yep, Corona 30 and 66, dying of the Corona. Did with 30 life lesson numbers, 66 numerology. Sacrifice 46. I even like how it's the 320th day of the year, and they tell you here this detail. On day 30 of a 2-year treatment plan, and what Scottish equals 32. Her name equals the same thing as Scottish, right? I just really see some riddles here, and I kind of want to see what state Kentucky is, like in statehood. I used to know, I forget. That's one thing I need to eventually memorize, but it's gonna take a while. But I haven't deliberately sat there and did it. And actually tried. But it's the 15th state. We have a 15-year-old girl in the 15th state dying of cancer. Again, when you're at 15, you get 65. We were just talking about Florida. Again, that's why I use Florida in these examples as well. Death, killing, murder. Florida fits into this, but that's why they use 15 for this as well. Notice how Kentucky equals 43, like Florida, reflection of 34. You see it? 1538 is the 15th state. Admitted to the Union June 1st, 1972, or 1792. With 213 days remaining, the 153rd day of the year, Jesuit order equals 153. And keep those other numbers in mind, because it means that they're going to use them in the rituals. Kentucky was part of Virginia, the District of Kentucky. Virginia, Virgin Mary, Virgin, Maryland, DC's right in between. See the Jesuit order colors in this picture? She was known as what? A social butterfly. You can get sacrificial, Jesuit numbers. Yep, sacrificial or Jesuit numbers. We get both of them. Sacrifice 62, the Society of Jesus equals 91, and of course Bavarian 9188. I know they have 217, but I don't have much to say on that right now. The Society of Jesus equals 91, just like social butterfly. See this? And then again, social butterfly 62, like sacrifice. It's just sick. That's what I call her, a social butterfly. Butterfly monarch symbolism, mind control. Her first name Alexa. Think about Alexa and the whole surveillance state this is in. Alexa 4329, like what? Where is she from? Kentucky 4329. This is what I mean when I said this takes zero effort to do. Because I didn't make her name Alexa. Guys, so many names don't equal 43 and 29. but hers does, like Kentucky. This is a riddle. A freshman at Ballard Memorial High School, a member of the choir, which I can see why they capitalized that, but Ballard Memorial High School, 123 like conspiracy, 13 like federal. Began feeling sick Halloween week, and then she died on the 15th. So, just to wrap this up, I want to do Andy Bashar's birthday. If this guy's bad numbers of Kentucky. Well, first off, Kentucky 29, born on the 29th day of the month, November 29th, 1977. He was born a date with 109 numerology. That's the 29th prime number. Kentucky equals 29. Guys, this is a Kentuckian actor for the Jesuits. You know, he has other interesting numbers in his name as well, or his birth numerology, excuse me. But we gotta see his name too. Andrew Graham, isn't Graham equals 58? Andy Bashar, or Bashir. See, I've been saying Bashar, it's probably Bashir, sorry, but Andy Bashir, 102, 48, 60. I mean, these, yeah, nigger is equal these. But again, it shows the context. I don't think they're coding that word to him. You know, he's a white guy. Sure, there could be some, he's from Kentucky, though. It could have something to do with history, Kentucky's history with slaves and black people. It could absolutely be related to that. Breonna Taylor and all type of stuff. Okay, so that's full name. So from the 15th to the 29th. 15 days. You see this riddle? Are you fucking seeing this riddle? So we're gonna wrap it up with this. If you just joined, you don't even need a recap after this because this pretty much is the whole thing. So this is why I look up the statehood as well. That's why I said I want to memorize the statehood. It's important. You can't blame me for doing that. He's the 63rd governor of Kentucky. Judge would order 63. But look at the 15 rituals. So again, we read up 15, you get 38, like death, killing, murder. This is the death of someone. From she survived cancer but died of COVID. And we're talking about Kentucky, the 15th state. Kentucky's the 15th state, and this is a 15-year-old girl. And 47 is the 15th prime. Kentucky equals 47, and it is right under what? Ohio, another state that equals 47, and it's not too far from Maryland either. But that's besides the point. They love the number 47, so 47 is the 15th prime. You see how Kentucky is the 15th state. This is some nice American history for anyone who wants to know. This is a 15-year-old Kentucky girl, right? And this is what? 15 days from Andy Bashir's upcoming birthday, his upcoming 43rd birthday. Kentucky 43, killing 43. Do you not see how this is contrived? This say she survived cancer. I don't know who else cancer had, but she survived that. She died of the coronavirus in this riddle. So I cannot believe it's 15 days from his birthday. And again, she succumbed on the 15th. So that's what? 115, she's 15. That's 4/15s. That's 4/15s we see so far. She died on the 15th of the month. She's 15 years old. She's from the 15th state, and this happened 15 days from the governor's birthday. Again, how's that a coincidence? This is a ritual sacrifice from the state of Kentucky. Yes, it's crazy. Everyone knows Kentucky for their fried chicken. No, you should also know them for the ritualistic practices they put on, for the ritual sacrifices they do, as this one. Breonna Taylor is another ritual sacrifice from the state of Kentucky. That's what they should be known for. Abraham Lincoln Birthplace Natural Historic Park. But yeah, this actor is from Kentucky as well, Abe Lincoln. Unbelievable. It's just that after that example, it's like, what else do you want us to do? Another example that's in the books. Logan Jason Dakota reality vaccine video. Man, I've seen so so many of these vaccine things. I just feel like, let's just not take it. I, I'm at the point where like I don't need any convincing. I mean, I'm sure it's good ass information, but you know what I mean. Like I feel like, man, I think it's time to not take it. Get out of my yard equals 42. Math 42. That's funny. Sub MOR. Yeah, you just saw that. You saw how in America what they're doing. Number by number 15 in Kentucky. Over in England, it's funny. In England, everyone thinks of Kentucky. They think of fried chicken, and you can't blame them. What else would they know it as? And maybe the Derby, but now you know them as a bunch of ritualistic people. Period. Which is against the same gang who runs England. The Queen, her employers is Andy Bashir's employer. It's the same exact people. Oh shit! I'll check this out later. I like how this is. I'm doing good, Gematria Brigade. Yeah, definitely ain't taking it, Jeremiah. Me neither. Doing good, Brigade. We just looked at some riddles. We'll look at some more. But one last time, the girl's 15 years old, dying of cancer in the 15th state on the 15th day of the month, 15 days from the governor's birthday. Right here. Damn. And there's more. Yes, again, I'll never be naive to think that I got them all. There's probably like several more clear 15s I just didn't do or see. 20 useful yet thoughtful gifts that will truly, really rally your family. They're all bullshit. Which star QB will help his MVP case tonight? Oh, is this? Wait, has to be from yesterday, right? It has to be old. What? There's Thursday night football. Today's fucking Friday. Why is there this crap today? Long a source of national pride, the moral integrity of Australia's military is now at stake. Hmm. I mean, why would you want to serve the New World Order? Because you're part of Australia's military, you're part of the New World Order. You know they ship you off to America's problems. Like if America has some issue, they use you also. Oh yeah, what's called your solidarity? They'll send you out to do their bidding. Someone say, "Oh, I'm in Australia. There's nothing that's going to happen." It doesn't matter as long as America exists. You're always going to be crap. Because again, America, Australia is the same thing. Look, 355. I wish I was 344. Military 44. I would love a 44 in this. Sure, this is a 4-minute video. I like that. 4 number for death, for killing. I'm also surprised at the lack of very blatant Catholic rituals. Sure, we had the White House having a briefing meeting today. I mean, that's it.
In Australia,
I thought there'd be so much more. It'll give you some, I don't know, some other European agents, give you some fake news propaganda. Yeah, this looks like a lot to read. With these, these stars on their shit. This is the number I was looking for. This is the number I was looking for. We saw this yesterday. We saw this yesterday on the front page. Australia equals 39. More than 39,000 Australians have served in Australia's longest war, which continues with the ongoing deployment of 80 personnel in the Afghan capital, Kabul. Literally, I mean, they're even telling what I'm saying. Did I not just say that they're going to be shipping off for all the American manufactured wars? The CIA manufactured, CIA is America, the United States Central Intelligence Agency. And they're contriving all this crap. They fund Taliban, they fund Bin Laden, they fund all this shit, they fund ISIS, they had put all the plays out, and then you, the Australian, is gonna get sucked into this. And how fucked up is that? You're all the way over there, literally down under, so far away from this shit, and then you choose to leave there to go serve and participate in more American bullshit. I cannot fathom how anyone could be that fucking brainwashed to do that. On top of that, in this fucking propaganda, they put the 39,000 Australians, Australia 39. That's always the number I look for. And it's funny, too, because it's not even in the 4-base cipher. What it is I always consider this the base cipher, too. I mean, it is. It's just with the S exception. Sorry, there's exceptions in every fucking thing. Well, I won't say everything, but a lot of things. A lot of types of mathematics, trading, a lot of studies, there's exceptions. So, again, this throws you off. It's because you're stupid. Australia 39, because S the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 is 10. So reducing S to only 1, so Australia 39. Masonry 39, Zionism 39. Unbelievable. As I'm saying, there's like a bunch of words in this page. I'm okay. I'm gonna read this later. There's a bunch of crap, and in the back of my mind, I'm always looking for these numbers, obviously. And then bam, 39. I mean, it just shows you. Even a big wall of text will just have their number. So what is this tonight? This is yesterday. I was about to say, man. Like they just are just keeping it up here probably for the ritual. Kyler Murray, I've heard of him. This is all bullshit, guys. People are farmed. Imagine, why would you waste your time even caring about this? Imagine if he was a minor leaguer right now. Like, who cares? Like, literally, what? How does that help you? Kyler Murray is spending his millions right now while you're slaving away, hating your life. Yet you're gonna still give all your attention to these people. Kyler Murray equals 167, the 39 prime. Mason 39, of course. He's black. That sounds like a black. Well, I don't know. It could be anything, but I swear he's black. I swear I've heard of this, but I could be wrong. But I see the 59. I have to double check. He could be white though. Oh nope. Another farm black athlete. I've seen this guy before now. Yeah, this fucker, this motherfucker, and watch out for the injuries. Born in '97. Let's hope he doesn't get injured. Injury '97. So Kyler Murray, this black man, his name equals 59, like Negro. See this? 169. 167. The 39 prime. Tuskegee 39, slavery 39, slaves 39, Negro, Kyler Murray, slave. It's literally a slave. They trade these black men, they grow them, they farm them, and it's for free because they get paid. Guys, again, money is slavery. Money doesn't mean shit in this world. And I mean, okay, I don't mean this world that's getting constructed. I mean like this God created nature world, right? Like when all said and done, you don't need money to like live and function and breathe and like live off the land. But in this gang's world, they created their monetary system and they use it to make people do slavery. Because think about it, where is Kyler Murray going to pull all his money back into this gang's pockets? They're just tokens. It's like being at the arcade. You just need shit to do. So you need tickets. You need tokens. But you're not like gaining really anything. You're just gaining useless crap. It's the same fucking thing. So he's just another one of those fucking slaves. Murray with the 33, another 39. What a fucking actor. What team does this guy play for? Well, Kyler 71, like Catholic. I was like, what kind of name is Kyler? Kyle and Tyler together. August 7th, 1997 is American football quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals of the National Football League, the National Fixed League. Cardinals, the Jesuit colors. I think that's what I'm saying. That's why they have this Cardinals fucker. We're talking about him today on this Jesuit day as well. Arizona Cardinals 84. You seen this? Arizona Cardinals 84, like Jesuits, like the Catholic Church, like the Catholic Church 75 as well. Masonry Zionism 105. Scottish Rite 165. Masonry 84. Look at their colors. The Cardinals. What are Cardinals? They're like fucking Catholic, I don't use the word bishops, that type of shit. I kind of forget exactly, how to describe them, but Cardinals in the Catholic Church. Arizona Cardinals, they have the black and red colors, and then their name equals this, 84. Cardinals 63, like Jesuit order. And Kyle Murray again. So again, it's just nonsense. His 7/8 birthday, Jesuit 78, August 7th, 1997. With the, oh my god, are you seeing his birth numerology? When did he start playing? Because he has the Super Bowl 41, 131, and 112. And guys, I don't even care if this guy never goes to the Super Bowl. This is a pattern they lace inside their agents. Because think about it. Someone needs to beat Colin Murray, right? Oh, Colin Murray maybe made it to the playoffs, or maybe even made it to the game before the playoffs. And this quarterback had to beat this guy who had this birth numerology in order to go to the Super Bowl, right? So all this does is just give him access to be used in that type of script. It doesn't mean he has to go to the Super Bowl. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, he could, but that's what I'm saying. They use this pattern throughout the NFL: 41, 112, 131. It's the easiest shit to see. Super Bowl 41, 112, 131. Jesus Christ 146, 146 days remaining. Of course, 131 is the 32nd prime, Negro 32. So if you wonder, also, why don't you watch? This is why I don't watch football. I don't. I could think of it. Before this knowledge, I never cared that much about it. I couldn't get into it because my teams were always shitty. The shit never made sense to me. I was always like, why are they doing this and that when they could have done this and that? I was always having these thoughts too. And and again, the main thing is I hate sitting through 4 hour long fucking games that didn't do shit for me. That was the biggest thing. I didn't have the attention span for any of these professional sports. Now it's more interesting. I would appreciate them more now, honestly, not having this knowledge. But even then, it's just like I can't get myself in this crap. This stuff is so stupid. It's just so contrived. And then just watching the bullshit happen on the field, and then you see Stephen A. Smith and these fuckers go back and forth about it. You're like, man, this is just wasting all my energy, sucking everything dry from me. Again, I'm kind of speaking for myself. If you like to follow along and see how they rig all this shit, literally more power to you, because that's how you help expose. Also, like, we wouldn't have caught the 201 riddle or all these things if we all just didn't. If no one in the community watched the sports, that's not a thing. That's the bad thing. Like, we need people to watch the sports. So if you love, you grew up on the sports, you love them, and you know the rigs, but you still like to watch them, like, don't feel guilty. Like, that's a good thing. That's great for the community, because people like me are never gonna fucking watch them. Hyenas dragged the man from his bed and mauled him to death. This is death, killing, murder, R.I.P. Again, death 20. Today is the 20th day of the month of 2020. Hyenas, probably just, the Catholic Church laughing at everyone all day long. Probably could be at the symbolism. I need to go back to the chat. Hyenas, yep, judged with Order 72. Let me close some of these tabs too. I'm gonna start over. Screw this. It's already kind of slow. Check TMZ real quick. Maybe they'll have some clear Catholic rituals. Barack Obama, bragging rights and Trump jabs. Talks new book with Kimmel. Oh my God. The Promised Land. Notice came on 322nd day of the year. Abrahamic religion 322. Abraham equals 44. Zach did a video on all this. Abraham 44. Barack Obama, the 44th president. And his book's called The Promised Land. And it's coming out in that Obama date numerology. Remember, before we even knew about his book coming out, at least before I knew about it, on that day, remember we saw Obama and some other propaganda. I was like, oh, look, this is a perfect amount of days from his birthday and blah, blah, blah. And then he releases a book that day too. As for the book itself, 44. See, they always call him 44. They're letting you fucking know, man. Oh my God. Like, why not just call him Obama? That's what I'm saying. No one calls him 44. Guys, who out there do you know that calls him 44? I don't even call him 44. I don't. And I call these people all sorts of shit. If no one's calling him 44 but the media, that should clue you in. Oh, it's just a normal thing to refer to presidents by their number. No, it's not. No one fucking does this besides these people. God. Well, I mean, you got to see this. It is on. The thing is, on his vice president's birthday, we get him in the propaganda. That's not a coincidence. And this is a clip from Jimmy Kimmel Live. This is intellectual property.
Your book
I'm not gonna play it. I just want to see how long the video is. Negro 32, Obama 32, 25-minute and 32-second video. Barack Obama 32. Oh my God, it's like, man, guys. The thing is, I think these numbers might be even. Yeah, if these numbers are fake, they might be even under exaggerated. That's what I'm saying. I think this many dumbasses actually went out and bought the book, if not more. Think about people who pirated it because they just want to read it. It's like, why? If you want to read it to expose and decode it, that's different. But if you want to read it because you think that there's actually some useful stuff in there that's going to help you better your life, because he's a paid propagandist, what could you possibly read from this book that's going to actually impact you in a way, in a good way? See, for instance, Barack's book explains how during the Osama bin Laden raid, he was also having to deal with the birther conspiracy theories fueled by Trump. It's like, these are all planned agendas, all by the numbers. Birther equals fucking 44, and Trump is the 44th person to be president. You see this? These laying in all these rules. That's what I'm saying. That's why this book is actually good to read if you love to read and you want to decode. It's a nice workbook. You can go through each page and just have a big. You can dedicate an entire blog. You can write a second book based on all the riddles in this book. So again, there's never a lack of information to decode and share with people. There's never a lack of ideas. There's never a reason to, that's what I'm saying. I'm never going to tell you to not read his book. Why would I tell you not to read his book? Maybe don't buy it. Like, why give your money to these fucking people again? But get it for free and then read it and then decode it. If you love to read, right? I like to read. I like to read nonfiction. You know, which I mean, his book technically is nonfiction because it's it's fiction, right? But it's nonfiction as in he's regurgitating the riddles that have happened, the rituals that have happened, and give you more, foreshadowing, more mockery from the Catholic Church. That's all real. Rule 3's alleged killer shown in photo, carrying gun on a freeway. I mean, come on, man. This looks like some shit straight out of Counter Strike. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is at all. I'm just saying that's what it just seems like. This looks bullshit. This black guy with the holding all the money. See, holding all the tokens. See, wearing his employer's colors, well, tatted up with all the tokens. Think about it. You're gonna buy a Bugatti with this, okay? Who's that Bugatti? The tokens are going back to the ticket counter, right? The tickets. I call them tokens, tickets. You can look at them in either sort of way, but these are the tickets. He played the game at the arcade, the Judgwood Arcade. He got the tickets. So when you redeem these tickets, what are you redeeming for? Expensive real estate that's run by this gang, Bugattis, Gucci, Ferrari, designer this, designer that, all this Italian crap run by this gang, right? Jewelry all run by this gang. Food controlled by this gang. Fuel, you gotta fuel your private jet, fuel your car. So you're like, what are you really like? You know what I mean? Again, it always, it's just, you're just kind of getting by while being sustained in this system. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at. Half the time, I mean, most of it doesn't really matter what you spend it on. It's because this gang runs so much. But I say this to emphasize, but you see how they use money to absolutely control so many things and so many people from all levels. I mean, just people go to work because they need the money. I mean, again, it's not like a bad thing in a sense. I'm not saying, shame on you for going to work and trying to support your family. That's the system you live in. As reported, Ben died Monday from, see, I'm just ranting too much, but Catholic 132, 13-2 right here. Oh, this boy from MasterChef. I don't think I remember him. I know so many black boys who look like this. I mean, my cousins looked like this at one point, so, I have to actually sit here and think. I still could have seen this at one point. I used to watch a lot of Food Network. But I don't know. Regardless, I'm trying to see. Mm, he died from this thing. Angiomatoid fibrous histiocytoma. 148, nigger 148, and the Jewish cipher. That's what the Jesuits are putting here, not me. I'm not calling this kid that. That's what they're calling him. Rachel Maddow. COVID nearly killed my partner. You don't want this, trust me. At 7:04. Coronavirus 74. Rachel Maddow giving you some fake crap. And again, Rachel Maddow coming out telling you something, you want to believe it? All she does is lie to you every single day. Look at this the 15 letter right there. That does not look like a hot OSU. That can't be OSU. That's just probably something else. I don't think she's even from Ohio. But might as well look her up anyway. Same day as my birthday. Hey, Miss Mildred. Glad you just joined us. Got about 20 or so minutes left. I feel like the stream's kind of been dragging on, though. I feel like I've just been talking a lot. Uh, It's just a personal review. I know you guys probably don't care, but it's just a personal review of getting this content out. Rachel Maddow. So it's funny. I thought it was Maddow the whole time, and I swear to God, it's one of those things you hear someone say Maddow. Like, oh, is it actually Maddow? But it's not. It's Maddow. So now I'll go back to that. Again, guys, you have to understand the English language is complete bullshit. If you look at other languages, plenty of other languages that they don't have pronunciation problems because the language is not structured to be mispronounced. There's literally languages that tell you exactly how to pronounce it each time, every time, or they just don't have that many tones in their language. But English language just could literally be anything, and there's no fucking way you can know. There's literally no way because all the rules and shit have all these exceptions. There's no fucking way. It's a contrived language based on this Gematria code. It is complete bullshit. That's why it's hard for native speakers to fucking speak. That's why no one can speak and no one can understand it well. It's nonsense. Rachel Ann Maddow, April 1st, 1973, age 47. And she's 47 coming out. She's from California, born April 1st. I just went to April 1st today. I want to go back to CNN. I think I'm missing some things there. I slow things down. I think I'm going way too fast. 3 to 51st prime, the 13th Fibonacci number, 30 weeks and 2 days. Also, well, Jesuit Order 72, but 333. There's a 333 from her birthday. She's here. Pleading to the people. You know what? So what she's gonna say? Wear your mask, social distance. I mean, all that type of stuff. Susan McCullough, her partner of 21 years. She thought, man, this is just stupid. Like Rachel Maddow probably is a man. I mean, I could easily see that. Let's look at the body. Yeah, I don't have conclusive evidence, but I just admit I don't have conclusive evidence. So you guys know I'm not trying to, convince you of anything that I can't prove. But it's just ridiculous what they put in our face all the time. Gucci Mane Juicy versus battle. So this is after. So we were selling yesterday. How was by the numbers? Here's an update. He played Truth, his infamous diss track boasting about fatality shooting. Juicy immediately stood up. He hit back with a speech. We're the culture. It's just like it's scripted. You guys can pause the video later and read this if you want. I'm just sick of all this. I need to go back to CNN. I think just talking about the same riddles again and again and again, like after some days, you're just like, man, I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just sick of it. This is literally every single day. It's just like it just doesn't go away. That's we got rid of the people putting it out. The American South, 16. We're at 16 at 33. Like, why is the American South even here in the front page today? I just don't get it. More racist programming, probably. American South, 57, 70, like Jesuit, the Scottish Rite, 147. I don't even want to do this, man. Varick Lang, here we go. See a black guy right here? This is a black man. His name is Varick Lang. So let's see if they chose this guy because of his numbers. I mean, I can already tell you his initials, 223, the 48 prime, nigger 48, it's already doing it. Varick Lang, here we have Catholic 46, the Society of Jesus 91. Lang 74, 16, and these 16 photos. So good, nothing super black 34, but nothing super racist. Oh, as I said that they give you this 30, and nigger 30, and Varick 33. He's 19 years old. Working a black man 57. Varick 57, 78. Like, oh, did I already type that in? Yeah, I think I just typed that in and realized. He said it's powerful. Racial inequality. It just all it does is remind everyone of this. It's powerful. See? So it says it's powerful. 56, like Society of Jesus. 133, 61. Government numbers. And even advertise, That's what they're doing. They're advertising these places. Which again, I'm all for museums in the sense of you give money to the city and shit, but again, it's about trading something for something. You're gonna trade your tokens for at least plenty of shit to expose and to see what they're doing. But they're promoting they're advertising their fucking shit here. That's all they're doing. There's probably affiliate links too to the place. I'm gonna be surprised. William J. Clinton, Presidential Library and Museum in Little Rock, Arkansas. Because Bill Clinton was an actor. Is the 42nd president. Yeah. we might come back to this. I feel like this is Cinderella Castle. What? CC33. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get sucked into this and just spend time I shouldn't. The underwater farm on an Irish island. So I'm surprised. I thought there'd be some NASA stuff today, but there's not. This is again probably the first time in a long time I've called up NASA and it's not here. I don't see it. Sure, you could probably search for something, but I like to look at the front page. I don't want to search for it because I think they put up propaganda almost every day. Apple to pay 113 million over slowing iPhones. 113. They did a 113. Why would come on 113A says okay for the you know who's to circumvent the Gentiles through deception and illegal setting. The Apple, which is the Jesuits, the you know who's, they circumvented people. They said, hey, we're gonna slow your iPhone if you don't get the update. If you don't do this and that, we'll just slow your iPhone. There's other reasons why they did that. I can't exactly remember, but they slow people's iPhone. Dishonest stuff. They're dishonest. Green screen, mainstream. They're a very mainstream company doing dishonest practices. Not true, fiction, not factual, right? Perjury, infidelity, and now they're paying 113 in a legal settlement. I mean, it's just too perfect. It's the best number I think for this whole thing. And it's an example of why, okay, because you can say, well, why isn't it 22 million? Because Apple 22, 23, I said look for Apple and 22, 23 stuff all the time. But it's like we're talking about what is this whole thing is about, right? It's what the whole thing's about. This week at 51 photo, where I saw this. 54 million Americans are going hungry. Here's how you can make sure you eat. Notice how I didn't say here's how you can make sure everyone can eat. You know, that's what I thought they were gonna go for, but I was like, no, this is satanic propaganda. Again, I'm not saying that worrying about yourself and making sure you can, because you gotta make sure you eat first. You can help other people. I'm not saying that's satanic, but it's just like this gang's not gonna help. You help other people. That's not what they're about. Giant alligator spotted on a stroll through Florida golf course. Should you visit your family for the holidays? Dr. Leanne Wen. So you see it here. No space. No, this date numerology. Would have should have it. I'll take it. We gotta have update our win rate on these. Pfizer to submit vaccine. I thought it was muted for a second. Thank God. To FDA today. High risk people could get first shot in late December. Yeah, I'm just go back to the chat. I think I just don't know what else to say right now. They understand the power of the moon, Monday, money, and so on. They harness it through the news and radio, Bible, and so on. Then use the group to think. Then use the group think to bounce it back here. Exactly. Individuality. Carry your own cross. That is the center path of the tree of life. The three crosses are the 3 sticks that the Indians have. Very well said, brother. It's true. Cook your food and drink your drinks through copper. You will kill the virus. Or bioweapon 3 phase, that is. I don't even know how that stuff is, man. I personally don't really. I think it's all. It's just so convoluted. There's just forms like I don't know what's even happening. Like I don't think anything's going on. Just for how things aren't adding up to me. They don't make sense. How if you do have it, it's like again, where happened to? Oh, I just have the sniffles. Oh, I just have the. I'm not challenging what you're just saying. I'm changing the subject now because I just spoke with a friend, who had some things. Things are going around. Okay, where happened to the whole? It's flu season. It's this season. There's a bug going around. There's been so many times people have the same symptoms, right? Around this time of the year for all sorts of reasons, and everyone carries on. But now it's everything COVID, 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 COVID. It's just like, what the fuck? That's not how anything works. And I know you know this, Jeremiah. I know everyone else knows this, but for anyone who just still doesn't get it, it's like, you know, yeah, I might just close the stream early. I mean, I'm almost at the hour anyway. Let's see where we. Okay, I think we can do 10 more minutes. But yeah, I think I've talked so much, so fast. Yeah, manifesting it. I mean, I definitely don't doubt these people are putting could be putting something out there. I mean, I will not put that past them ever. And the thing is, they can't. People say, "Oh, they can't do it because they can't control it." It's like, well, they can control it. They can control a lot of things. You think they can't control some things like that, but I think they can. So if I wouldn't put anything past this gang. But I guess it's just we all choose to live differently. Tyson meat plant 656. I mean, another 56. Update time. Society of Jesus 56. I mean, you get why I'm trying to end the stream soon. I'm kind of sick of seeing the same 56 every time. It's powerful 56. I mean, you get it now. I'm done with this crap. Tyson 93 42. And don't worry, guys. Of course, I'm gonna stream again. I'm not saying I'm done putting out the word and streaming. It's just I don't know, man. It's like you're sitting there, you're counting to a million. Like I feel like I'm counting to a million. One, two, three, four, all the way to fucking a million. Like I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm just haven't gotten there yet. After a while, you're like, damn, why am I doing this? I'm asking that. Well, yeah, if you're counting, you probably ask yourself that. But I'm asking like, sometimes it isn't that light. Like, why are people not waking up? Why are they still wearing diapers over their fucking face, despite how long and how prevalent this research has been in the past years? Fuck this. CNN photos. That's just what I need. This is a bit of disappointing front page, but again, you gotta. It's science. It's research. If they don't have the riddles that I was looking for, then they don't. I would never force anything. I'm not gonna go dig around for the next NASA article, the next Catholic thing I can find. If we saw what they showed us today, is there gonna be plenty more today? Yeah, they always do things in the evening too. How the pandemic has changed education. I mean, I know I don't want to look through a bunch of children being fucking oppressed because I'm just gonna rant the entire time. I'm gonna rant the entire time all these, but I know fuck it. People need to see what the fuck is going on to their fucking children. We can't avoid this. Look at a 5/4 too. Judgment Order 54. Keep my school open. Yeah, keep my indoctrination open because I fucking hate being at home. My parents don't know what to do with me. Updated at 10:48. I wish it had. So the published date is May 4th. The thing is, it's hard to trust this, man, because I don't know what they really originally published. So again, I took for school numbers 7227, May 4th. Yeah, nothing really with that. 241 days remaining in the 53rd prime. How many photos are here? All right, we're gonna rush through this and I'll close the stream. We might even get through all of it, but this is what again. If you're gonna have children, this is what you keep in mind. This is what you need to keep in mind if you have children already. If these kids were offered a vaccine to go to school, and that's a fucked up thing. Hey, you want to keep your school open? Yeah, we do. All right then, take this vaccine, and school will be open for everybody. Yay! Sure, kids don't like shots, but kids, they're taught, oh, shots aren't bad. They hurt, they're this and that, but they're good for you, right? Shots are good for you. That's what they're taught. So here they'll start here. Look at this. This is what Guys, this is not good for their brains. These are developing kids with developing brains. And look, he can't see this girl's facial expression. When she turns around to talk to him, he doesn't know if she's smiling. He doesn't know what she's doing. He cannot read that. That does not affect these people psychologically well at all. They're wearing and look at them wearing the Catholic Church's colors in Spain, Spain too, Spain, the Catholic Church. Saint Ignatius of Loyola, the Sephardic, you know who? Well, they don't even say that. I'm not gonna quote that because they don't say that in Wikipedia. But I mean, I think I put the pieces together, and that's what it seems like to me. But regardless, he's from Spain. Isn't that they also sponsored Christopher Columbus? Look at this. So this is in the class. Look at this crap. High school students in Seaford, Delaware 33, are given lunch at individual desks on Tuesday, September 8th. Just stupid. This is, you can't even eat and talk to your friends. You gotta yell at them from across the room, so everyone's gonna be loud. See what I'm saying? Like, what if they're trying to have a conversation and they are? Everyone's just yelling at each other. And this is what I'm talking about. See her eyes, guys. She could be smiling. She could just be like, whatever. But you don't know. She looks kind of not cool to me. And I see this, I'll be, feeling on guard. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is not good. Of course, China, they gotta show this. So all the people here, all wearing masks, all complying, all in a row. This, communist type of style, type of stuff. This is the program they give people. So with China, they gotta have that. This kid doesn't. That's what I'm saying. This kid does not look. This kid looks so fucking miserable. And he's wearing the Catholic Church's colors with the blue headphones. And even if these aren't Beats, it still makes you think of Beats headphones. It makes you want to go out and buy them. HP product placement. HP's from the gang. 87. Jackson Gabelin. They haven't given us names though. I think I should. We might have to come back to this. Jackson Gabelin. Look at this. 251. The 54 prime. Judge would order 54. In Los Angeles. Okay, they didn't give us her name. I'm sorry, guys. If they gave us her name, I would decode it because this is a black girl, so they'll give you, the numbers that they'll give them. Jackson Gebelin. Gebelin also 54, like Judge would order. Jackson 73, 44, like kill, sacrifice. This looks a little better. I wish I knew this person's name. I wish I could see that. I see Elise. This is not gonna work. There's so many photos. I would rather come back to this in a fresh stream. But again, I've stopped midway in these many times and continued the next day. So we'll go maybe a couple more and they'll be done. But see this, stand here, stand here, stand here. This is what they're training kids to do. Single file, social distance. That's what I'm saying. Get your kids out of here, guys. There's plenty of countries where people are not doing this shit. They're not. So I mean, there's no excuse. How could you raise a kid here in this nation, especially? I would raise a kid anywhere than here. Playing what, basketball or something? Game outside, they all wear masks. Look at that, all of them, every single one of them. And you could say this is set up, it's a stage, guys. I've been on OSU's campus. 97% of them are wearing masks. Maybe I would even say 98, 99% of them are wearing masks all over the place. It's a thing to do. It's a cool thing, probably. Second grade teacher Darcy Green's class practices social distancing. Look at this crap. God, just sounds so awful. Even look at these cheerleaders. Cheerleaders with fucking masks on. God, man, what a just shame. This is the new normal. But think about it. I'm talking this more so like cheering. It's just a mockery. The whole point of a cheerleader is what? To cheer. You can't fucking cheer with a goddamn mask on your fucking face. It's all muffled and shit. Sure, maybe they take it off when they're doing their thing. I get it, but maybe not. This kid, man, this is just sick. But no, but everyone likes it. Everyone loves it. If you wear a face mask, you support this crap because you do. Think about it. That could be you. That could be you with your face mask on, and it could be a baby right over here looking at you. These three people and can't see any emotion from your face. You're part of the fucking problem. That's what I'm saying. You're part of the fucking problem. See how in Kashmir in India, see how they're not retarded. See how this girl is not fucking stupid. See how her parents are fucking morons making her wear a fucking mask. Although I heard it's pretty bad in India. I heard, they kind of enforce the mask too and shit, but this is what I heard. this crap. Oh my god, you wearing a mask on a fucking ski lift? This is just the ultimate mockery, man. Playing in a circle, social distancing. This is the world. This is the world they want you to live in. And they show you, all guys. Guys, this is not how it is all over the world. They sure in schools, sure it is education schools. That is the whole point of it. But I promise you, man, there's places where it's just not going to be this bad. You got to have hope, and I think it's not false hope. I mean, this world's really big. There's people who don't give a fuck. This black kid. Do I have a name for him? No. Afro 68, 6/8. You got these black people in South Africa. In Tembisa, they probably chose Tembisa because it has some racial coding. Yep, nigger 48. 102 the reflection of 120, the reshuffling 120, race war 69, 24 the reflection of 42, race war 33 and 69, Tembisa 33 and 69. Tembisa South Africa 116, like African American. You see this? I know someone's like, whoa, wait, they're not African American. Again, it is the fucking pattern. That's the whole point. I know, obviously, they're not African American, but they use this pattern on black people. That's just what they do. Sorry, they do. Barack Hussein Obama. Check out my stream from November 16th. We saw all those riddles that day. We just saw yesterday Bobby Brown Jr. dying, what, 116 days from, I think, the sister, African American 116, killing 115, from Bobby Brown, the girl. They're all named fucking Bobby Brown. Sorry, they have, again, ritualistically, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna start heading back to work. But I hope you get the picture. Look at this. Honestly, though, I wish, man, there's a lot of times in school I wished I was in this situation. Not with the fucking mask on my fucking face like an idiot when there's no one around, but yes, studying, and man, this has been amazing, honestly. Studying with no one around, this much peace and quiet, just you, no distractions. Kind of envy this guy in this situation, but it's. But again, take the fucking mask off, and then you're finally fine. June 2nd, Obama. Look at these people being programmed. Look at this crap. Look at this girl. So I'm saying. So this girl 100% believes that this is actually President Obama. He was the 44th president. He's actually giving an important message because he cares about the people. This is why I'm trying to wake people up. I want this little girl to know you are participating in some federal government propaganda. This is a piece of shit actor, a deceiver for the gang. He absolutely does not like you. All he does is love to deceive and serve his masters. In San Diego too, in fucking California. Phoebe Seep, Sydney Seep, Paisley. Yeah, these are very California names too. Class of 2020. This black girl, whoever name here. Yes, Yasmin Protho. Here we go. No, I'm not picking on the black people. They do the same fucking shit on them all the time. The 22nd Prime Negro 22. If it's on the first and second name, it's in the rest. And think about it, we're talking about coronavirus also, coronavirus 70 and pandemic 65, coronavirus 70. That's what we're doing. Protho 30, that came right to Protho 70. You see how Yasmin Protho 70, Protho 70, coronavirus equals 70. They're using that number throughout all of this. Vatican 70, right? Francis 70. It is this gang putting this out by the numbers. Jesus Christ 70. Yasmin 32. Negro 32. Protective mask. This is what they do to the seniors now. I don't want to look at these mugs. No, I don't care about any of these people. I want to go to their actual graduation party. Eat good food with them and give them gifts. Not just look at this crap. I think it's gonna leave off here. Cause I remember this wall of people and this girl here, Ramon Power E. Girod's House School. Where is this? Puerto Rico. Okay. Crisis in homework. Well, hope we didn't fuck this shit up. It's a lot of marking. A lot of time in your hands. Do that shit. Look at the judgmental colors right here on May 6th. I mean, come on, man. A student picking up his diploma on May 6th, and it's all black and red. I mean, this is insane. This is the picture fucking ending on, and of course, this needs to be saved. May 6th. That's what this picture was. Unbelievable. Are you seeing the shit? Coronavirus equals 56. Society of Jesus equals 56. And here on May 6th, they have the black and red colors of the Catholic Church only. Literally, I mean, yeah, you have this little green plant here, green equals 137, this little brown box, but for the most part, you have, because you can count, his gray pants, it's like shades of black. So you can, I'm not trying to make this work, it's just the gray, the blacks, the reds. I'm trying my best to, even his mask. This is completely from sure, the American flag, but you see mostly, the red. Here, I mean, this is a completely staged photo from the Society of Jesus. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this up. It's going in the description because we're gonna do a part 2 of this. And of course, put in the comments for anyone who wants it. Not that you guys probably want to look at this. Not that I even advise you waste your time on this propaganda. But because I put this in all my descriptions. Like I have people read the entire free preview of Zach's book. Guys, he has the first chapter of his book on Amazon. Because I've read a lot of books on Amazon, like on their preview section. You can get a lot of information from a lot of books, and Zach's book is no exception. So it's like, how can you come here asking questions, not getting it? You're on the fence, guys. You can read his fucking book, the first chapter, which will explain everything you need to know in terms of seeing how they're putting the shit out by the numbers. How's that all coincidence? Gold fringes. Oh, MOR has. So yeah, we'll finish off with this. No audio connection problems. Oh, thanks a lot, dude. Thanks for letting me know, Nathan. Everything was good. So yeah, after this, so MOR shared this. After this, we're gonna end the stream. But I mean, I hope you guys might agree. This is a good picture to end on. This is a good picture to end on. Absolute picture of the judgment order. And again, the main thing is this is on May 6th. That is why I like it. May 6th in Illinois. I'm sure it's all part of it too. Isn't Illinois the 21st state judged with 21? See, if Illinois is the 21st state, again, that shows you have to memorize these. It's important. It's so important. It's just so important. Memorize order of statehood to fully get the riddle. In the 21st state, Jesuit 21. Unreal. What? Oh my God, man. See, so they have this guy, see, Society of Jesus 56, in the same cipher, Jesuit equals 21. Here's this guy's in the 21st state. Everything's black and red on May 6th. Unbelievable. That is why a picture's worth 1,000 words, and that's why I love the photo galleries. They give you shit like this all the time. If I say Illinois and it annoys you, sorry. I know it's Illinois. I can't help myself. Sorry. Because it's a bunch of noise. All these states are a bunch of fucking noise run by the federal government. Back to the Future. COVID predicted in 1987 Bunty comic with eerie sketch of deadly virus set to ravage the world in 2020. It appears the coronavirus pandemic was predicted in a 1987 Bunty annual with an eerie comic strip showing a deadly virus ravaging the world in 2020. In one story called The Lost World, two teens in 2020 are depicted in a bubble, cut off from the outside world by a sizzling silver curtain. Oh, guys, sorry. I just talk so much. My body's like, dude, you guys slow down. Okay. The Lost World equals 54, 63, 153, like Jesuit order. And 171, the aging triangular number, IHS 18. Jesuit order. This is their riddle. The same thing as Lost World. This is from the Jesuits, obviously. And the sizzling silver curtain. This is going to be the same thing as coronavirus, one coronavirus. 113, 121, like really mocking you, or just more judge with numbers? Oh, I just 113. I just said 113. See, I guessed the number. I guessed the number exactly. Guys, this is not skill. This is not me doing anything incredible. Why would I guess this number? Because the coronavirus pandemic began on January 13th, 2020, right? Coronavirus pandemic equals 113. And they've been using this number again and again and again and again and again. So they're going to say, in one story called The Lost World, two teens in 2020 are depicted in a bubble cut out from the outside world by a sizzling silver curtain, by a coronavirus pandemic. That's what I logically thought they would do. And they did it. Again, this is all live. See how R shared this in the chat live. That means I didn't see this before. And you see how we got this. I'm not giving myself a pat on the back. I'm trying to completely prove that this is exactly what they're doing. That they're using the Gematria, numerology, Kabbalah to code all this crap. Again, let's just even be fair, out of 1 out of 1,000 or 1 out of 500, how am I guessing 113? And they have it here. And I have pretty much 5 chances because I do use S exception all the time, and you know that's relevant here. 1 through the 32nd prime. So out of 5 numbers, I guess one of them. Your ass is sitting here saying coincidence, but your bitch ass who are saying this type of shit, I guess you can never win the fucking lottery, right? Go win the fucking lottery then. If it's so easy to guess numbers exactly every single day, again and again, then why is your fucking broke ass haven't won the lottery yet? Fucking pathetic. That's how you prove me wrong, is by guessing the fucking right numbers and getting the lottery right. Not sitting or denying shit again and again and again. And why can't I predict the lottery that way? Because the lottery is not encoded in this exact fashion. I'm not saying the lottery's not scripted. I'm not saying it's not coded, but it's not encoded in this exact, very simplistic way that they do here. I mean, this is if the lottery was this simple, we all won. The British comic for girls was popular throughout its run from 1958 to 2001. When 9/11 happened, Freemasonry 58. If this was 1968, that would have been, man, that would be incredible. I wish so hard this was from 1968. It'll just make it so much more of a better riddle. But that's just me seeing it from the surface. If you see the whole thing, it probably does make sense why it is 1958. 43. Pandemic equals 43. That's why. Pandemic 43. So 43 years this thing lasted. That's why it wasn't from 68. Sure, that would have been from 33, but they already used that. From 68 to 2001 was when World Trade Center construction began and until when it collapsed. That's their big 33 ritual, false flag 156, Magnus and Klemek and Associates 156, the architects of the World Trade Center, big 33 riddles there. So here they want to use the 43. Bizarre story, guys. This predictive programming. I mean, see this. Let's see. I think we can read this whole thing though. People wearing this mask this year after the daily pandemic. See, they're not wearing masks in this. Don't you ever wonder what the world is like beyond the curtain, Gene? But what, the curtain's on their face now. That's why. I used to, but when you know it's certain death to venture outside, it's silly even think of escaping. You see that? And that's everyone saying, "Oh, I've been after the quarantine 15." It's like, man, I lost weight during quarantine without even trying. Because again, I keep my ass inside all day. I was a fucking idiot. I went outside still, and did shit outside. I mean, and I don't need to rely on a fucking gym. I mean, again, I'm not trying to insult anyone here. I never try to do that, but I'm just gonna be blunt. Like, if you need to depend on the fucking gym to stay healthy, that's fucking pathetic. Why you have to depend on a fucking physical building that you have to pay to go to with all these other people there to be healthy and to remain fit? You don't have to depend on it. Sure, you can use the gym, you can utilize it, you can benefit from it, but you don't have to depend on it. That's why there's no excuse to getting fucking quarantine fucking 15. This means you're not a fucking fat fucking slave being quarantined and eating the slave diet that they want you to do and getting fucking unhealthy. I mean, you're just proving that you're fucking another controlled slave for this fucking gang if that's happening to you. We know nothing more about this menace, Jane. The experts say that it could be hundreds of years before the plague has burnt itself out. To venture outside is certain suicide that everyone knows. And that's all I'm saying. I don't think this coronavirus is going anywhere. That's why I think the time is now to find a place where the shit's not. Because even with this crap, outside the curtain, what is it? And they show all these shows, Walking Dead, all these things. When they leave the curtain, when they leave the sanctuary, it's actually not so fucking bad. Or maybe some shows it is really fucking bad, but most of them it's not so bad. Then came the terrible plague. A spaceship returned to Earth with a virus that was deadly to humans. Millions of people died. We must be eternally grateful to the wonderful force field that has saved our lives. And I'm sure that force field is made by their government, right? Be grateful to the authority and give you this force field. People traveled freely from city to city, country to country, and from our planet to other worlds. Does anyone know what fuel was used? See, they talk about it in the past. People actually traveled from city to city. People actually left their little shells. Bunty, look, and they have a fucking clown right here. Again, this is right here. This is the American people right here in the cover. This is the American people, and right here, this is the short. Who's. The short, small hats. The Catholic Church. You look at the red and blue pillars of Freemasonry on them, laughing at them, saying, "Yes, I'm shorter than you, but I'm still pointing up, confidently laughing at your fucking face because you guys are a bunch of big, fucking fat clowns who fall for all the bullshit propaganda that we put out for you." That's what Bunty is fucking saying on this cover. A fucking circus. This country is a fucking circus. I don't know why people want to fucking live here. Why you want to leave your country to come here? Because on TV you said there's opportunity. Guys, people here can't even get a fucking job. I'm not saying you can't. You probably can come and get a job. Because these people here are so fucking pathetic, you could probably easily outclass them. But I mean, even then, make that money and get back to your country. And that's a lot of them do. They come here, they make their money, and they go back to their fucking country because they don't want to fucking be here. Bunty equals 19, like chaos. COVID 53. 82. Like Bunty. It equals the same fucking thing. This one piece of predictive programming shows how much of a mockery this all is. And it's dumb. You share this now, oh, it's all coincidence. And you show them, oh, it's all shut up. And it's like, that's why I don't cast your pearls in front of fucking swine. Like, why waste your time sharing this with fucking idiots who aren't gonna fucking appreciate it? Fucking pathetic, man. I am so sick of these people. I'm so sick of this agenda. I'm so sick of this nation. A teacher tells them, "We know nothing more about the menace, Jane. The experts say that it could be hundreds of years before plague can itself out." Blah blah blah. We already read this. Yeah, so they're just paraphrasing what we read. The comic was aimed at youngsters, published by a Dundee firm, DC Thompson and Co. DC, Washington DC. I know that DC Comics, I get all that, but still, Washington DC. That's probably what this is from. We have the Vatican, we have Washington DC, we have the City of London. This is probably the Washington DC branch of the tyranny putting this out. This eerie story was dug out from the archives by the daughter of Dr. Emily Munro, an archivist at the National Library of Scotland. Scottish Rite Freemasons, anyone? Dr. Emily Munro. What's just her name without the doctor? Okay, COVID 53, Catholic 145. Sure, okay. So, MOR, I really appreciate you, brother. This is excellent. The government said it was keen to relax lockdown restrictions to allow up to 4 households to meet over the festive period. I mean, again, how are they going to enforce all this? Me, I don't do it, guys. I don't do anything for Christmas anyway. I live by myself, so this doesn't affect me, but it wouldn't. If I wanted to go shoot for Christmas, I would. For Thanksgiving, I would. That's what I meant to say, but that's what I would. I wouldn't care. I know this is UK, but who gives a fuck? It's still. Don't let these fucking tosses in the fucking parliament ever tell you what to do. Look at UK putting this 33-47 pairing in their propaganda. You want to listen to them? England and all this. England 33. Unbelievable, man. Wow. It's just a giant mockery. And then here's the Simpsons right there too. So that's I know anyone who's trying to leave. I know you're probably getting ready to leave, but that was definitely worth. I'm so glad I caught your comment, dude. I know I missed other people's comments. I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't though. There's not many comments. I guess that's the only. It's not even a good thing because I like all your comments, but I guess that's the unwanted benefit of having another channel now. It's easier to keep up with the comments. It's a Bitachi. Yeah, the sun. Come on, dog. Whose logo is the sun, right? The Jesuits. We're getting this from the sun. You're driving down to Virginia as we speak to see family. Exactly, and no one's gonna fucking stop you. You know who's gonna stop you? Your family. If they fell for it, right? Your family's the only one's gonna stop you. Oh no, don't come over. No, we don't want because they'll believe the crap. That's the only thing that'll stop you. And that's what they're trying to program all this. Kerry Colgan says they think someone once said, "You don't know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone that won the big one. They don't really tell you anymore." I think anyway. Exactly. You don't. Maybe some small millionaires and occasional multimillionaires to win, but nothing larger than that. Exactly. Like people who do win like big money on these lotteries and shit, but it's never like the big mega millions, the big Powerball. No, it's like maybe a couple million, a million, a few hundred grand, like that. That happens. $20,000. Yeah, that happens all the time. But I don't say we're all the time, but yeah, that happens. But yeah, not that 400 million, 100 million. Like no, this gang is not gonna. Because again, they know how dumb people are. Think about it. If I was this gang, I would never pay out the lottery to any of these people. I would never pay the Mega Millions. Why would I? I would hire a bunch of actors and have them say that they won, or just have a whole CGI production, and then everyone will believe it, and then you keep all the money. Like why would I ever pay out the lottery? And you guys wouldn't either. If you were this gang, you wouldn't either. Who would? That's the dumbest thing to possibly do. I would never stop having fake news. I would never stop mocking them with this type of cover. With this Bunty with the clown. I would never stop giving predictive programming. I would never, have text to kids because this guy got to start texting people now. And, run all these apps. I would never stop doing this shit because it controls everybody. So if you understand that, that's why That's why I don't think that COVID's not going to go anywhere. It's like why would they get? Well, sure they can dial it down for a bit, but it'll just come back in a bigger form. And again, they tell you it's a new normal, guys. They have this a new normal. They're not gonna invest all this money in infrastructure and redesign things and put out this plastic shield up and shit, and then just all of a sudden no, we don't do this anymore. That's not how this works. If you live in these developed nations, this is how it's gonna be from now on. That is my prediction. So take that and take it for what you will, and do something about it. And this is like the judge was driving the Porsche around and fucking around. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream. I was supposed to end this a while ago. Straight up execution. Aussie SAS soldier cutting camera shooting dead unarmed Afghan. I mean, this is just a play. And look, looks like anti-Aussie. Is this really anti-Aussie propaganda? I don't even know how they view Aussies in England. But if this is, oh look at these Australians. There's probably some stereotype about them down there, and they're probably just perpetuating that with this. I can already just tell. I could be wrong. They could love Aussies in England. I could be completely wrong, but it could be some stupid programming. You want me to drop this cunt? That's what it looks like. He says. Did they say cunt in England or in Aussie also? I thought they said cunt only in England. It's just so stupid. In England, they say cunt all they want, and then you say cunt in America. Oh my god, you said such a bad word. Oh god, it's like one of the worst words you can fucking say. It shows how fucking pathetic people are, man. These people are so sensitive. They're so fucking pathetic. Absolutely, just the worst nation. Again, if you've never been in one of your comment, you'll see. You'll say, oh, man, I see what Chigozi was talking about. Man, this people, sure, there's some you'll meet some nice people. Obviously, they don't come with a cloud over your head and expect the worst from everyone. You'll meet a good handful of nice people too, just mean well. But you also meet a bunch of people who are just complete morons, dumb. They can't handle anything. They're just way too sensitive. Everything you do offends them. But you'll know to stay away from those people real quick. It's getting crazy down in Australia. I bet. I mean, I thought it's already been crazy. I've already been seeing some shit, but I'm sure it's getting even crazier. Yeah, and that's probably what. Oh, look down under. Look how they're doing. They want the whole world to see what they're doing down under and how it's getting crazy. It's just like that's why they're tyrannize because they probably know you guys can't do anything because you guys all are over there in some island nation. It's just you guys and the sharks. I mean, I don't know. How are you gonna escape? You can boat. Where are you gonna boat to? New Zealand. It's the same thing. I'm not trying to sound like an ignorant American, but from the sake of this research, New Zealand, Australia, it's the one excuse, the one time to say they are the same. Sure, they're vastly different in culture and this and that, but they're both run by the gang. Jacinda Ardern is an actor. The Queen Elizabeth is an actor. Their flags are pretty much the same with the same British crap on there, UK stuff. And you think America's any different? America's the same thing. America's flag's the same thing, just warranted differently. I just don't understand how people don't get this. United States flag, and you type in United Kingdom flag. Not England. England is like the with like the the Union Jack or something. Or maybe that's well, yeah, I'm probably quoting it, but it's like the white with the red cross. Well, England's flag is different. For those who know, this is not the flag of England's flag of the United Kingdom. Union Jack is the flag of the United Kingdom. England's flag is different though. It's like Japan's almost with a different pattern. But again, it's all around the same gang. It's the same gang. That's what I'm trying to show you. How is this different than Japan? Japan is just a dot, a circle. It's just the same color scheme, the same gang around the show. But what I want to show you is Australia, England, the rising sun, land of the rising sun, the Jesuit order. Hard to see who's running the show. New Zealand flag, Australia flag. And tell me that it's not run by the same fucking gang. And France's flag is the same too. France is the same color scheme, just there's just some bars with little crosses. I mean, tell me how is Australia, America, and New Zealand any different? And then the United Kingdom. Please tell me. I cannot fathom how these places are run by any sort of different group of people. Might as well throw up France up there too, because it's pretty much like the whole the palette. It's like the French artists with their palette, the paints in it. That's what this is. This is where it started, kind of started in a sense. You can't look at it that way, and then bam, this is the new world order. This is the who's the Jesuit order, the Catholic Church, the Scottish Freemasons running this fucking show. And again, there's other countries that have this too. There's other countries that they colonize that have this shit in their flag. It's not just these. So again, the flag should tell you that it's a new world order. I mean, I can't be people denying, oh, the new world order. What is it? Like, shut the fuck up. Just look at this. And of course, all these stars, pentagrams everywhere. At least with Australia and America, and there's something to that. It's interesting because UK, they're the originators, and they went over to America, right? Now they have all these pentagrams in their flag. They went over to Australia. Now there's all these pentagrams in their flag, right? I noticed that now. They went to New Zealand, pentagrams in their flag, but UK doesn't have any pentagrams in their flag. Or not, sorry, I'm using the wrong word. Well, pentagrams for America, but there's no these aren't pentagrams. There's no penta, but they're stars. So they're stars. So they put the stars on the lands they colonized, and not here. So I found it interesting. I never noticed that. Yep, red, white, and blue equals 151. And guys, if you're not from America, I promise you, I've heard it so many times. I've I've explained like the red, white, and blue colors. It was red, white, and blue because of America. People really believe red, white, and blue means America. That's how dumb, patriotic these fucking idiots are. I've tried to prove shit to people, even I think before this research. I can't remember exactly what, but like I've shown shit to people. They say, "Oh, red, white, and blue is because it means America." I'm like, no, red, white, and blue has nothing to do with America. That's not where it came from. And red, white, and blue equals 151. Nice. They love profiting off psyops, movies, GoFundMe, exactly. And then they make the fake accounts to scam sheep. Yep. Because I'm done ranting. I'm gonna start closing these tabs. I think I ranted enough because that's how I'll keep going. I got work I gotta get done. But again, I remember this. Illinois, the 21st state. In that photo, we had a guy in Illinois with all the red and black on May 6th. Just let this sink in, man. Please let it sink in. This is the new world order. Fuck this flag. Yeah, fuck this flag. Fuck this nation. Fuck this flag. Fuck was the 13 stars. They even have a 13-star version. Yep, we have a 13-star version of our flag with the 13 colonies. You have some upside down pentagrams in there. Ohio's flag's not much different either. It's the same gang running it all. Ohio, the 47th state, had to have the very occult, the Great Conjunction flag, time 47. That's what they have, the Great Conjunction with this pyramid. This Yes, this is my government. This is why I don't trust the government here. Why would I? Look at their shit. This is their flag. No, I don't. Fuck these people. Again, you can understand patterns and symbolism. It's hard to see. Jesuits formed in fucking France. You see their fucking flag, and then you see all other nations' flags. Why can't people see that fact? Guys, I stress that fact because now someone can come and go, "Oh, too many numbers. I just didn't get it. You just okay." Well, you saw the colors. You saw that. Like, I'm trying to wake everyone up, even the complete idiots who can't see Gematria and how simple it is. Yep, Jesus Christ 151, exactly. But yep, fuck France, fuck all these places. You know, people there too to get their head out their ass. Francois Hollande. I mean, how many false flags did that guy put on over there, and they didn't wake up to any of them? They still, don't like Muslims, anti-Muslim. I mean, just imagine, man. I don't know. If I feel like if I was Muslim in France, I've gone to so many fights. Just people piss me off so much, and I don't like to fight. It's not me, but it's just like I just imagine that, especially in a country like France, I can just see that happening. But yeah, I'm gonna close it off here. I know I don't want to close. That's what I'm procrastinating. But yeah, we're at an hour and a half mark. So goodbye, everyone. Peace out. I'll catch you later. I'm glad you're here.